Zugno. Yeah. We be chopping it up. Word around town, we be chopping it up. AC the barber, he be chopping it up. Chopping it up. Brand new podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back once again, man. I'm in this building today, man. I'm in here kicking it with Dr. Willis Brooks, man, on this great day, man. You tuned into the Chopping It Up podcast. We're just talking about life, man. We're talking about being better in what we do, intentional. Having that mindset of getting better and doing better. Preacher, a lot of times, man, I can honestly say the things that we've talked about thus far, it kind of brings me back to my why. Why I do the things I do, and some of them are great, some of them I'm proud of, and some of them not. Have there ever been something that you were not proud of that you just say, hey man, look, I have to work on this, or I have to be better at this?
I think we all, if we're striving to be better, has been in that situation where we look at we've done something and then we look back and say, man, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Or I should have done that differently.
I
should have responded differently.
Yeah.
That's what growth's all about. And I ask myself that every day, what can I do today better than I did yesterday?
Yeah. And
once I get that figured out, my day gets started.
Yeah, man, I had an outburst one time, man, and man, it just didn't go. It didn't turn out good for me.
Mm-hmm.
Man had said something to me, and before I know it, preacher, I grabbed him. I said, "The hell with you, Negro," and I shouldn't have did that, but I had to let him go.
Mm-hmm.
Doc, it could have got real bad, but he seen that 9mm I had on my hip. That boy said, "Man, you crazy," but he ain't want no smoke. And that happened right outside the door there. And I was like, man, I shouldn't have did that, man. But when you put your mouth on something you don't know, man, I clicked. The old Anthony came.
We all have a tendency to let the old person come out.
Yeah.
And truth be told, it could come out at any moment.
Yeah, because I thought mine were gone.
Especially when you look at the condition of the world today.
Yeah, they had.
You think about it. You dealing with bills at the house.
Yeah.
You dealing with bills at the shop.
Yeah.
You dealing with kids may or may not be doing what they supposed to be doing in school.
Yeah.
You dealing with, man, how I'm gonna pay all this next month.
Yeah.
Folk don't know that.
Yeah.
So you never know what it takes dealing with the high price of eggs.
Yeah.
You never. It may take a feather.
Yeah.
That's all it takes, and you forget who you've become.
Yeah, man. I was in the store, man, one time, man. I was chopping up with one of the guys I used to cut, and I hadn't seen him in a while. And he told me, he said, man, if you can answer this question, man, I'll pay for your groceries. I say, what is it? That boy say, man, if you had a pound of bricks and a pound of feathers, which one is heavier? I say, man, the bricks. He said, no, man, you got a pound of each. They both is even. I said, well, I guess you ain't going to pay for my groceries then. Man. But, at the end of the day, man, you have to think about what you tell people.
Mm-hmm.
And when people come with you all the time with all kind of stuff, you have to be able to give them the right answer.
Yep.
Not what you want to. Like me, man, look here. Mm-hmm. God, you got to work. You still got to work. I'm still on the potter's wheel.
Even... Because we've had conversations when I come into the barbershop. You being a barber is a special, it's a unique position.
Yeah.
Because back then, the barbershop is where black folk went and got their counseling home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything was discussed at the barbershop.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you have to understand that people will talk to you that won't talk to somebody else.
Yeah, I get a lot of that.
And if you don't respond appropriately, you've done more damage
than good.
Even with me, we have to be careful. One of my dissertations was on mental health and being in the ministry, because we are quick to say, pray about it.
Yeah.
Pray about it. God will fix it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm a firm believer in prayer. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But you need to pray and you need to go lay on somebody's couch. Because there's some stuff that's in you that prayer ain't going to get out of you.
Yeah.
And I know I'm going to get dinged for that.
Yeah,
but
that's the truth.
I'm a realist.
Yeah.
You can pray. You can pray about a job all you want to. But until you get up and go fill out an application, ain't nobody calling you.
Yeah.
You've got to put your faith to action.
Yeah.
So if I know I got some issues I need worked out, I'm gonna go get somebody that can help me work these issues out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in our community, we've put a stigma on it. I ain't going over there. Ain't nothing wrong with me. You need to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
You need to get all that bitterness out of you.
Yeah, but preacher, why is it that stigma has been shaped around our culture for so many decades? Because I know growing up, that's what I heard my uncle and them say that, man. And I was a little old bitty boy then.
Because we believe we can fix everything on our own.
But we can't.
We
Reality.
we don't need any help.
But in that, if you sit down with yourself, you know good and god doggone well you can't fix everything.
But the first step to fixing a problem, you have to admit that the problem exists.
Yeah. Well,
And think about it. We don't want to admit to any problems.
yeah.
Because if we admit to problems in our community, it's shunned upon as if you got a weakness.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to know I got a weakness because
Yeah.
you can use it against me.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just going to bottle it all up inside until I snap. And now I snap. I didn't kill somebody.
Yeah.
Or I didn't kill myself.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's just our community.
Yeah, man. I that's one thing I don't understand with them, man. I don't understand how that's even possible. But I do think I do think a lot of the stuff that we go through is because we don't know.
We don't know.
I really believe that's just usually what it is. We really don't know. We try to understand some things, but like you said, hey, you gotta. If you don't know, you gotta get to somebody that knows.
You got to get somebody to know.
If I ain't no mechanic, I gotta take my car to the mechanic shop. Hey, man, look here. Hey, man, I don't know what's wrong with this. Same thing with the hospital. But you got some folks out there practicing being doctors and don't know how to doctor. Hello, somebody.
I can't do it.
I ain't
He put this stuff here for a reason.
Yeah.
And we're not accessing the resources.
But you know, some people use faith as if. Now I'm just saying, preacher. I've heard some of my family members say this. Man, God made my body to heal. I ain't going no doctor.
Now,
Talk to me, doc.
I believe in faith,
Yeah.
but I also don't believe in being no fool.
Yeah. Y'all got that?
I believe God can heal anything,
Yeah.
but I also believe God put them doctors here to help me get healed.
Yeah.
That's just like me. If I'm hurting and the medicine they gave me ain't working,
Yeah.
I'm going back.
Yeah.
Because you got to do something different.
Yeah.
Because this ain't working. But a lot of times we don't do that because you realize a lot of us don't even have insurance.
Yeah. Yeah. I realize.
We don't have health insurance. We don't have burial insurance because it's not important to us.
Yeah.
We're selfish. We leave it for you. I'm gone. You deal with it.
Yeah. That's basically what they saying.
I'm gone. You deal with it.
My people, my people.
But if we've got to start with self.
Yeah.
Because if you start with self, then once you change, the people around you will see it and go to changing.
Yeah.
And once the people around you go to changing, the folk that see them gonna go to changing. It's like a domino effect. But we don't want to change. We want to be. It's not hip to change.
Yeah, you right about that. No, man, look here. Man, I do know that, man. A lot of us, we delegate things, what's important to us, on how we live.
On how we live.
You know, which I get it. I totally get it. I when I was younger, I once did that myself. But you know, when you have to look out the children and bills and man, I ain't got time to be buying this and buying that. Man, ground meat is. But y'all know what ground meat? How much ground meat is? You know what I'm saying? Man, it's hot, man.
It is
you know,
hot.
but at the same time, man, that I had to get a mindset to get in that place to where it's not about me.
Mm-hmm.
And when God began to prick my heart and let me know it's not about me, because you have kids looking up to you, you have people dependent on you, so it makes sense that you do what you're supposed to do, and watch how I bless you because you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
See, because he ain't gonna. I realized this. It took me a while, preacher.
Me too.
I'm 49 now, so I think I learned this at 48 and a half. If I had to do it all again, you know, the Lord has showed me, you know, look, if you take care of this, I can take care of you.
Mm-hmm. I used to be that person, but before I got to where I am now, I would look at stuff and be like, man, if it ain't something new every day.
Yeah.
And it took my wife sitting me down. We had got into it the one time that I do argue.
Yeah.
I was hot.
Yeah.
And she said, I don't know what you're getting upset for. We've been here before, and we didn't go lacking. He worked it out then.
Yeah.
What makes you think he ain't gonna work it out now?
That what she told you?
That's what she told me.
Hey, man.
She said, Mister, I don't argue. You arguing over nothing.
Man, how that make you feel?
Man, for a minute I shrunk. I shrunk for a minute. I said, man, I'm supposed to be the one telling her that. I'm supposed to be the leader. And she hit me with, well, that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
When you fall, I'm here for you to lean on.
Yeah.
I said, oh, man.
Yeah.
That does make a difference.
Yeah, it do. It do.
It makes a difference.
It do, man.
And the situation wasn't even that big.
Yeah.
I just made it big from the outside.
Yeah. Because you was worried about it.
Because I was worried.
Yeah.
What you worried for?
Yeah.
Old preacher used to say, if you're going to pray, don't worry.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And if you're going to worry,
don't pray.
don't pray.
Willie Neal Johnson said that too.
Yeah, he did.
You know, the quartet singer. But man, that is an eye opener, man, to know that you have a helpmate that's in your corner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because sometimes we as men, we have to be reminded. We have to be reminded.
And the attitude of that helpmate makes a difference.
Oh yeah.
We can be mad at each other,
Yeah.
but when we get out the car together,
Yeah.
we're gonna hold hands.
Yeah.
We're gonna smile and nod.
Yeah.
And as soon as we get back in the car, they're gonna talk to me.
Yeah. I'm still mad at you.
And I learned that early on because you let folk into your marriage or into your relationship. Y'all done forgave each other.
Yeah.
They still mad
Yeah.
over stuff y'all done got over.
Uh-huh.
And now you got to go through it all over again.
And two, that preacher, that allows the enemy to work in there too. Because a lot of folk go, they man, I don't like. They think I'm crazy. I don't say nothing.
Well, you kind of.
I don't say.
I wonder sometimes.
Yeah, man. I don't say nothing, man. I say, man, look here. Y'all do what y'all do. I'm chilling, you know.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, it allows the enemy to come in your marriage, come into your relationships, and it's just not a good look, you know, because like you said, you can, because that can be repaired.
Yeah.
But it's just just the argument that the decision that was made for us to argue and all of that stuff, it just ain't popping right now.
Hey, life too short.
Yeah.
To put energy to negative things.
Yeah.
So if it ain't positive, I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I tend to shut down, man.
Yeah.
If I feel any negativeness,
I don't want to deal with it.
I say, man, I ain't fooling with that. No, I ain't. No, you can't pay me. You can't pay me. No, but again, I could be wrong at times on my judgment. I can be because I'm feeling some kind of way. I'm looking at what I got going on, and I'm like, man, look at him. Man, lip get to shaking and everything.
But your peace has to be the most important thing to you.
Yeah.
No matter where you are.
Yeah.
Because you understand and you know where you've come from.
Yeah.
And you're trying not to go back there.
Oh, for real, for real.
Because if you go all the way back there, ain't no telling what may happen.
Yeah.
And now you've got to answer for your reaction in a moment of time.
Yeah.
That's why I use a lot of times when situations get heated, I just sit and think, who is this going to affect if I put my hands on you?
Yeah.
Who is this going to affect if I put 2 to the chest and 1 to the head?
Yeah. Yeah.
I got this same picture on my screensaver.
Yeah.
So when I get to feeling antsy,
Yeah.
I look at that picture.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta
Yeah.
take this a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I come back later. Hey, about that situation earlier. Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
And if you still escalate it, we can't talk right now.
Yeah.
I'll come back later.
Yeah.
You let me know when you're ready to talk.
Yeah. 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 Having that calm demeanor, man, speaks volumes. And having that humbleness and knowing, you know.
And being in leadership, you have to have the calm demeanor. There's they call it the ego state theory.
Mm-hmm.
And they say people are in 1 or 3 states of mind. You're the child, you're the parent, or you the adult.
Mm-hmm.
And when you think about it, people don't want you to be the parent because they don't like to be dictated to.
Yeah.
You don't want to be the child because you're immature.
Mm-hmm.
But an adult looks at it from both sides, non-judgment, non-bias,
Yeah.
and then react.
Yeah.
So I take that in every situation I'm in, everywhere I go, especially being a firearms instructor.
Yeah.
And you know me.
Yeah.
I got it on me every day.
Yeah. He got it on him. No, like Yellow Beezy say, he got it on him.
And so you have to think about that too.
Yeah.
Because if you react a certain way with that, even carrying it,
Yeah.
now your misdemeanor becomes a felony.
Yeah.
So you have to take all that into consideration.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna say this, preacher, man, and then I'm gonna let you wrap it up, man. I took my firearms class, and man, once I got in there and I started finding out information, I said, I don't want this. When them people told me, hey man, you're responsible for where that bullet goes, where you shoot it at, and where it end up at. I say, wait a minute. That ain't what I signed up for. Mm-hmm. Man, look here. I don't care where it go.
Yeah.
But I might miss a few. But when they told me that, Doc,
You are responsible.
but I had already paid my money. So I had to sit there.
So it makes you think about
Yeah. When you pull it out and
When
you
you
shoot
pull it out and
when
you
that
shoot
hammer
it.
go back,
you can't take it back. You
Help
can't
me, Lord.
You can't take it back.
help me, Lord. Well, guys, I'm elated today, man. I've learned a whole lot. I hope you guys learned a whole lot today. Here with Dr. Willis Brooks, man. No, just to say thank you, man. I appreciate you so much for coming through. I appreciate you so much for your honesty, for your sincerity, man, and most of all for your knowledge and your wisdom on what you bring to the table for us with ministry, with education, with behavior. A lot of things that we as black men and black people, we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But to have a man of your caliber, man, just in this world and in our city, what you operate in and how you operate, man, speaks volumes. If nobody else tell you thank you, man, I'm telling you thank you, because it means a lot, man, that you're able to put into action that what you know and what you believe when it comes to God, when it comes to what you've learned with your degrees and everything. All this stuff comes together. So I'm going to quit talking, man, and I'm going to let him talk, y'all, because I think I talked enough. No, baby always tell me, boy, you got to let the people talk. You got to let the people talk. So, but at this time, Pastor Brooks, I just want you to turn aside, man, and now if you want to give out your any information or any motivating words, any inspirational words, location of the church, or shout out to you, what your wife or whoever, man, this is your time, Doc. You have the flow right now, and I'm gonna close my mouth.
Man, it's a good thing I don't talk much then, so you might have some more time. First of all, we want to thank you for having me, man. I know that a lot of people come through. Being a barber, a lot of people come through here, and you come in contact with CEOs, executives, all that kind of stuff. So anybody could have been sitting in this chair tonight. So I just want to thank you for that invitation. As far as shout outs, I simply just want to shout out my family, man. They stand behind me 100%. If I say I'm going to do this, they saying what time we got to be there. That I had to make them stay at home tonight. They wanted to come up. Nah, y'all stay here. I'll come back and get you. And, but shout out to them for always being in my corner and pushing me to be better than what I am. But they're also the reason I strive to be better than what I am.
Yes, sir.
Because honestly, growing up, I didn't have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So once I got to position, and people see me all the time, and they say, "Man, your wife's spoiled, your kids spoiled." You're right. If I got breath in my body, they're gonna get anything that they want.
Yeah.
But they're discipline spoiled.
Yeah.
So you have to do it the right way. If I had to give some people some words of encouragement, it's try to be better tomorrow than you were today.
Yeah.
And you control you, so you're responsible for you.
Yeah.
And especially our black men, man, we've got to get back to where we were. We got to become the leaders that we designed to be. And once we do that, everything else starts in place, because it starts with the leader. It starts with the man.
Yeah.
And if the man doing what he's supposed to do, the woman won't have to do as much. The children will fall in line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, again, here in my mailbox, so hey, man, it's time to get out of here. Man, once again, man, Dr. Brooks, man, I appreciate you, man, for coming through. Man, I love you, man. Man, we've been knowing each other for a little while, but man, I love you. I always have. I always like what you have to say, man, because it's meaningful. Because a lot of people will say stuff just to say it.
Yeah.
Because it sound good.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wonder why it don't help you, because it just sounds good.
It sound good.
No, I ain't, man, look here. I don't want to hear all that. Man, get on out of here.
I don't like talking, so I got to get to the point quick.
But you're a preacher, though.
You're right. I am.
Yeah.
And I'm an introvert. I'm content in my house.
So when you speak, you got to speak with intention.
I speak with intention. I get up. You're not going to get a lot of fluff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a good introduction, give you a few points. We might holler a little bit, and I'm gonna get on out your way.
Yeah.
But as far as long drawn out, how these folk get up here and preach an hour and a half, that ain't me.
Yeah.
Because by the time I get home, I done forgot everything you done said anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was so long.
Our attention span ain't what it used to be.
I know mine, and I go to sleep on you.
So if you ain't caught me in the first 2-3 minutes, you done lost me. Mm-hmm. I'm scrolling on Facebook. I'm working on my grocery list. I'm working on gun classes. I'm sending emails. Hey, your class is this date. So you have to be intentional with it.
Yeah.
Because one thing we can't get back is time.
That's time. You're right. You're right.
So if I get you in and get you out, you more apt to come back next week.
Yeah. Part 2. Yeah.
Part 2.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. I thank God, man, for this this interview, man. Is definitely enlightened, definitely needed. So make sure that you guys go and y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the information, right here on the Elegant Cuts Chop It Up page, man. And make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, because it helps out the channel. Don't be well, I can't say that. Let me be nice. But anyway, we appreciate you guys. And hey, make sure you stay tuned. And you stay tuned to the Chopping It Up podcast. We thank you.
Who you vote for? Who your favorite sports team? Who you signing to? What's your deepest sports dream? AC the barber, he the man with the plan. Best cuts in the city, he the man, understand? AC the barber, he the man with the plan. Best cuts in the city, he the man, understand? And we be chopping it up. Word around town, we be chopping it up. AC the barber, he be chopping it up. Chopping it up. Chopping it up.